Good day everyone and to our subject teacher. So, let's get started.
Introduction of Asian Literature.
In Asia, the literary pieces develop according to its various region. And while every country in this region has their own unique style and story to offer, there are major advancements in Asian literature that represent the continent. Typically, researchers of literature classify Asian literary artworks into only three categories despite the many regions. We have Chinese, Japanese, and Indian literature to characterize the growth of Asian literature because they are the ones with standing influence and recognition. Chinese literature. Chinese literary works include fiction, philosophical and religious work, poetry, and scientific writing. The dynastic era frame the history of Chinese literature and are examined one by one. The grammar of the written classical language is different than the spoken languages of the past 2,000 years. Characteristic of Chinese literature. Chinese poetry, besides depending on in-rhyme and tonal metaphor, is characterized by its compactness and brevity. There are no epics of either folk or literary variety, and hardly any narrative or descriptive poems that are long by the standards of world literature. Japanese literature. The body of written works produced by the Japanese author in Japanese are in its early beginnings at a time when Japan had no written language in the Chinese classical language. Characteristics of Japanese literature. Statements are often ambiguous, omitting as an unnecessary the particles of speech which would normally identify word as the subject or object of sentence or using colloquial verb form from the specific region of social class. Indian literature. Indian literature refers to the literature produced on the Indian subcontinent until 1947 and in the Republic of India thereafter. The Republic of India has 24 officially recognized languages. The earliest works of Indian literature were orally transmitted. Indian literature have 8 characteristics. There are religion, deeds, human values, obedience, bravery, love, morality, and poetic form. Asian literature nowadays unmistakably and unstoppably continues to seep into the cultures of Asians, including their literature. The said feature of Asian literary works are still observable, albeit in the modern sense. This goes to show that thought full of tales as old time, Asian literature proceeds in flourishing today, adding more depth and impact to already countries' worth of gripping experience.